guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel. My name is Annie, or Artistry by Annie on Instagram, and today I'm bringing you guys another video. Before we get started though, I just wanted to say thank you so much for clicking on this video, and if you really enjoy this video or you find it informative or entertaining, I'd love it if you could please like this video and also subscribe if you haven't already, as it keeps me going and makes me just more motivated to keep producing videos for you guys. Enough of that. So today I'm going to be giving you guys another celebrity inspired makeup look. Now, I'm not sure if you can tell because I've really tried to play the part. I'm doing a celebrity inspired makeup look on Kylie Jenner on her new palette launch. So I found a top that matches and I've parted my hair to the side. Okay, so the makeup look that I am going off by is the ones that she's posted on her page. So I'll put them both here. We've got a close up and then a further away one. So pretty much it's kind of like a nice gold, warm toned kind of look with a nice gold shimmer at the front, and then it fades into blue with the black liner. And she's got some nice defined brows. So let's start off with the brows. I'm going to be using just my pomade, as this gives you quite a defined brow. Don't you love it when you can find the brush you're after? Oh, there it is. Okay. So I'm just going to brush through my brows. So I'm just going to fill in my sparse areas, but I'm probably going to do it a little bit more dramatic than what I usually do. Isn't it crazy to think that she's a billionaire? Have you guys tried her products before? Because I've actually never tried any of them. I would be interested to see if they're good. I've heard a lot of mixed reviews. Like some stuff are good and some are bad. Brows are filled in. They're looking definitely more sharp than usual. But I'm still going to do my fluffy brows with the pear soap because I'm obsessed with doing that. So yeah, I'm just going to use my soap with some setting spray and brush that through. Guys, I believe they're ending their show, Keeping Up the Kardashians. Last season is next year. How crazy. Okay, now I'm just going to prep my eyes and carve them out with the Kylie base. Okay, so we've got the base on. Oh, I look like such a hunchback. Stop. I feel like I'm going to be a hunchback lady because my posture is really bad. I need to stop. Okay, so we've got the boring bit out of the way. Let's start onto the fun part, which is the eyeshadow. We're going to start off with just like a normal transition shade. I'm just going to use my Carnival just to make it easier for you guys. So I'm going to go in with Basic. I feel like I always know saying that word when I say that. I don't know why. Okay, so we're going to get that shade. Whoa. That was really intense. I did not mean it to be that intense. Wow. Okay, let's just really blend that out because that was not... Oh, I forgot. Okay, for this look, I'm going to be doing something different just because her shadow was quite sharp. So I'm going to be putting some tape on my eyes. Well, not on my eyes, otherwise it would probably be quite painful, but under. Okay, I can't really look down properly because it hurts my eyes. So let's go back to popping this in the crease and just really warming up those eyes. Is anyone else like really like their mood? It depends on the weather, because today is like such a beautiful day and I feel like really hyper and energetic, or it's the energy drink. I'm just not one of those people that like winter. Guys, comment down below, are you a winter gal or a summer gal? I might actually go with my bronzer. This is just cooler, just to darken it up a little bit. I'm just so happy I have this top. Like, I feel like it's really similar to what she has on, and I was like, booyah. So for the blue, I'm going to be taking Mood in this palette. So let's just start off with a really small amount, and we're just gonna pop this in the outer corner of the eye. Well, that actually goes really nicely with the brown that we just popped in. Okay, I'm just like slowly blending it a little bit, not picking up any extra colour. So back to the other brush just to help blend it, and we're doing the same thing, using the remainder to like blend into the center, and just like using the tip to blend into the crease a little bit. We're blending this out and swapping back to the other brush, bringing that further in. Aim is just to make sure, because yeah, it's brown and blue, they're all both a bit like random colors mixed together, so gotta make sure it's nice and blended. Now, what should we use for the shimmer? I reckon we just go all out, because I say this every time, but I can't help myself. So I'm gonna use Gold Luxe from this palette, and then I'm gonna use a bit of a loose pigment to pop on top, just to make it even more sparkly, because hers is pretty sparkly. So grab this brush. This is by Jaclyn Hill, JH41, really good for packing on pigments and stuff like that. And we're just gonna pop it on the lid and like meet it up with the blue and just like overlap it a little bit. I'm going to take Prosecco. This is by the brand The Makeup Workshop. They have really cute pigments that I like. And we're just gonna pack a really light amount on top. So I'm just gonna grab some Fix Plus just to wet my brush so it can actually pick up some of the pigment. I'm just gonna pick up a very light amount and pop it on top. So pretty. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's all I have to say. I reckon we'll swap actually back to a bit of a smaller brush, and I'm gonna take this Hoola bronzer again and just focus it a bit more at the front, just to warm up that area a little bit more. She actually brought the blue just up the top, like a little bit further in. So I'm just gonna grab a little small brush. This is the M506, and just drag it in a little bit. Just add that little bit extra definition. Okay, so I reckon we're gonna take the tape off, and then we'll do the liner after. I'm scared. Here is the grand reveal. Okay, let's do liner. So she just had, yeah, a really nice medium-sized wing. So this is a Stila waterproof liquid liner. I'm actually gonna keep like the line, like this line, on the front of my eye really thin. You know what, I might just come back when I've done this eye because I'm scared to do it on camera. Not bad. Alright, so I've done that eye, and like I found that I kind of followed where the tape went, because her eyeliner is quite like straight, so more like cat-eyed rather than up, if that makes sense. Alright, let me do the other eye and I'll come back to you. Alrighty guys. This is how we're looking. Next up is mascara. Now with her eye, she actually only had like a half lash, but I don't want to do that because I personally like full lashes. So I'm just going to put on some like wispy looking ones. I'm going to use these ones, the Lorem Lashes in GJ, and just put on some regular mascara. This is the Better Than Sex mascara. I'm just going to put a light layer on my eye, pop the lashes on, come back to you guys when they're on. Alright guys, lashes are on. One of them was a little gremlin, so I'm probably going to have lots more glue stuck in my lashes. How good. But they are on. I'm going to grab the liner and go over my lashes just to make sure it's not obvious. Alrighty guys, and that is the eyes almost done. So let's move on to the face. So her skin looks kind of pretty matte, to be honest. She's got a lot of blush on. She does have a bit of highlighter. Overall, pretty matte. I'll just go with the hydrating primer. This is the Too Faced Hangover Primer. You guys have to let me know if you enjoy these inspired makeup looks. So I think you really liked my other one, which is the Euphoria TikTok inspired makeup look. It's my second video that I did, so if you want to head down and have a look. Yeah, I thought I'd do another one. So let me know if you guys like them, and if you like them, give me, like, I'd love for you guys to give me a suggestion on who you want me to do next if you want me to do another one, because these are really fun. I'd love to just like make them a regular thing. Anyway, let's pop these on. So I'm just carving out my brows. Oh my god, so in my other TikTok video as well, I introduced you guys to one of my dogs. His name is Ned. So I thought, why not introduce you guys to another one of my dogs? And I thought each time I do a celebrity inspired makeup look, I can show you another dog. I mean, I don't have that many, but I do have a few. So next up is going to be Billy. So this is Billy. She's, I think, like 2 years old, so she's pretty young. She is a poodle cross border collie, random breed, but yeah, this is her. She's a girl, not a boy. She's a big one. Guys, this is Billy. She's literally sitting on the chair like a human. Look at her poor hack job. Anyone else had to cut their own dog's hair in ISO because we've had to. But yeah, that's her, and I love her. Anyway, that was Billy. And yeah, that's the second dog we own. Moving on from the dog talk. Okay, so I'm just blending in my brows. I mean, my foundation, but I'm actually pushing a bit of the foundation like at the front because she has a very like strong ombre brow. So I'm kind of just like, yeah, coloring that in a bit. Okay, let's quickly do concealer. I'm just gonna get this brush to go underneath to make sure it's all nice and sharp. Alright, so to blend the bulk of it out, I'm going to use my beauty blender. So just pushing that into the skin. And to get right under the eye, I'm going to use just this Real Techniques brush just to get right underneath. I'm just blending out that cream bronzer. I feel like my hair looks really bad. Yeah, just blending out the cream bronzer. Then, because she's like got her cheeks like really stand out as being quite pink. Wow. My dad is mowing the lawn. Rude. I'm so sorry if you can hear that in the background. Oh, what can you do? Okay. Really hope you can't hear that too much. Moving on, we're doing cream blush. This is Orgasm cream blush. I mean, it's actually a liquid blush by NARS, and I'm really gonna layer this on because yeah, her blush is quite strong. Pack it on. I like to use my fingers the best and just like place it on like that, and then I go over with my sponge to blend it in, and it ends up being this really like beautiful glowy pink shade. Now I'm gonna quickly set underneath my eyes, and we're gonna finish off the eyes. So the eyes are really basic. It hardly looks like, she doesn't have any black waterline, inner waterline, which because I want to do that, but I've got to follow what she does. And she doesn't really have anything except for a little bit of the brown that we used on top of the eye smoked out the bottom, and that's literally it. Now we're just going to grab a little brush. This is just, okay, I used that already. One of the like Morphe 506s, and I'm going to use that bronzer, mixture of the bronzer shade and a mixture of the brown that we used in the eyeshadow palette. So that was basic, and we're just going to smoke that out underneath. She does have a tiny bit of mascara, so for that I'm going to use my Kevyn Aucoin volume mascara because it's got a really small wand, so it'll be good for getting those bottom lashes. Doesn't look like she's got much in her inner corner, so I'm just going to use the shade Fair Play, which is just like a light colour in the palette, and just add a little bit of that because I feel like we need something at the front. Alright, now I'm going to set my face using my Laura Mercier powder. I'm just going to do it really lightly because this was a matte foundation that I used, so we don't need much. Now for bronzer, I'm going to use the one that we've used throughout the video. This is the Hoola bronzer, and I'm going to use that to warm up my face. Now she does have quite a strong light contour, so I think we'll definitely bake underneath to make sure it's super sands out. Alright, then we'll go on to a shimmery bronzer because I can't help myself. Take the Hourglass Radiant Bronze Light. Oh, why, Dad? Out of all the times of the day, you have to mow the lawn when I am filming. So, pop some of that on top. Let's now carve out the under the bronzer. So I'm going to take my beauty blender, pick up a fair amount of the product, and you go from the center of your ear and connect it up with the edge of your mouth, like that. Whilst we've got that baking, let's go into blush. For blush, I'm going to take this Napoleon one. This is called Vintage Blush. It's probably the closest to a reddy shade that I have. And I'm just going to pop that on and pop quite a bit on because, as I said, she had quite a bit. She had a bit on her nose as well. Okay, she is looking very blushed. Okay, so that is done. Let's brush off this bake. Let's go on to highlighter. I'm just going to take my fave right now, which is the Mecca Cosmetica. First off, let's set the face. This is my favorite. Let's just let that soak in a little bit. Alright, so we're just going to pop this in the regular areas. So we've got, she definitely had quite a noticeable amount on the tip of her nose. So I'll do that. We go just in the regular areas where we just want to bring brightness. Okay, so guys, we are almost done. We are up to lips. I'm pretty limited to what red lips I own. So I'm going to do this one. Hers is probably like a darker, like a more deep red, but mine's more of like a really bright true red, but it'll be fine. So for mine, I'm going to be using the Stila Liquid Lipstick in Besso and the Morphe liner in Mina. And yeah, let's just pretty much start lining. Okay. I didn't actually do too bad at that. Okay, bottom lip. The bottom lip, go like that, just so you can get a real proper look at where you want to line it. I've butchered the bottom a bit, so I'm going to show you guys how I fix it. So you just grab like a regular concealer brush. This will do. And just pick up the foundation that you use, and then you can just go over it. It'll always fix it. You just want to make sure, because you can smudge the liner a bit, so like keep wiping off your brush each time you fix a spot. Let's pop this on. Okay. So I recommend with doing red lips, always do a liner because it makes filling in the lips actually really easy. There is the close-up. This makes my teeth look a lot wider than they actually are. Okay guys, I'm going to put the photo in comparison. I think the overall look turned out pretty good. Do I look like a sailor? We've got to the end, guys, and I hope you have found this entertaining. I hope you found this helpful if you've wanted to maybe do a recreation of this look as well. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for the support. If you really enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't already, as it really supports me and my channel. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Thanks guys, bye.